recording. Relevant boxing talk. Talk all things boxing relevant and all things relevant to boxing. You guys keeping up with the stock market uh, or the elections with such a downtime in boxing? Um, well, I will say that on a stock market note, um, the Fed's just decreased the interest rate by 50 basis points, which should have a positive response in the stock market. We'll have to see. They did that yesterday. I meant to mention it on my video from yesterday, episode 18. But, yep. And since the debates, the presidential debate with Trump and Kamala Harris, they have spoken since Trump on the rally, on the campaign trail, and Kamala Harris with a sit down with Oprah. You know, yeah. Who y'all think gonna win the election? That's just curious. If you don't mind sharing, who y'all gonna vote for, or who you think gonna win, whatever. Because I feel as though a lot of boxing fans, especially with so little happening, um, Anthony Joshua is fighting this weekend, but I mean, let's just face it. I mean, I think the verdict is in. Anthony Joshua doesn't move the needle in boxing, so yeah, the Anthony Joshua Danny Dubois fight, that's this weekend. It's Thursday night. The kids, the baby is asleep. Things are at a settled pace. But that fight is in 2 days. I mean, one day and some change, less than 2 days. And the boxing world doesn't even. There's nothing is happening. And I feel as though a lot of would be supporters of boxing. They're more focused on other things like the presidential election. You know, so yeah, with things just being so dry with this 2024 year of boxing, this is a good opportunity, at least for me, to start getting back on this platform and talking about other things that's happening that can, because when it comes to boxing, everything is bigger than boxing. So therefore, there's a way to correlate most things. I mean, you guys understand this yourselves. So yeah. So the debates happened. Um, Trump went on his rally. He's a lot more opened up since the debate. He's um, you know back with his in a favorite crowd setting, and he's being typical Trump. He's that wasn't at the the this is the Trump that could have been at the debate. But I mean, they put a lot of pressure on him at the debate. Um, he's talking his smack. Um, you got Kamala on the other hand, having to sit down with Oprah, and I was talking with my wife, just about this election politics and stuff. And you really see how she gave me the this clarification that is about um, immigration for of Trump versus women's rights um, through Kamala's campaign. Um, it was funny looking at Oprah's Kamala's sit down interview with Oprah, and they had an audience there, and they had some testimonies from members of the audience. Um, yeah, they was really going for the tear jerking there. Some unfortunate stories that they were sharing of lived experiences and a lot of men crying in the audience and stuff like that. And you look at the Trump rally, they was having it was like a cookout with raisins. Just a lot of white folk um, with a nice small town feel. Yet it's I don't know how many people are there, but it's a good turnout wherever they at. What state were they in? Anyway, I think it was like Arizona or something. But yeah, yeah. You had you know it's like which topic's gonna who's gonna win on this one? Will is which hot button topic is the largest to the American voter? Is it women's rights or is it immigration? You know, man, it's only going to be a matter of time until that that major topic is going to be reparations. I'm looking forward to that. Will it be in my lifetime? I kind of think so. I think when we're old, you know, the way things are going, we'll be pretty old if it'll be in our theoretical lifetime, maybe not our physical life, but yeah, until they really start taking reparations seriously. I mean, money is getting spent left and right on all kinds of stuff. Um, why not spend on the leg up on the most important people of this nation? Um, Anywho, the Kamala interview with um, Oprah reminded me of another interview. It is actually a boxing related one that happened, I think, yesterday, and that is the one that Andre SOG Ward, conducted with Devin the Dream Haney. And yeah, they talked about um, the event, the boxing event, his Ryan Garcia and his loaded blood or loaded urine. I mean, um, and they talked about that, where he's at now, but also his early career. They talked up in a chronological way with Devin Haney up till now, and yeah, it was good. Nothing that I've been following it all. And with the stock market getting perceivably good news, um, that things could be starting to. We'll see. It's so early. We gotta see how the market's going to respond. But things are looking like they ought to be turning bullish in this last quarter of the 2024 year. And maybe um, I also suspect that if we get Devin Haney in the ring, I don't think we will. Oh no, we won't because he already said he's going to take this year off. But with him getting back on the record with Andre Ward, great sit down interview. I agree with Devin Haney. He said he really wanted to sit down with someone of the likes of an Andre Ward who actually been in the ring and could understand um, what it's like to be in a ring versus a non-boxer, a journalist with no boxing experience, right? Um, so it was a great interview on the part of Andre Ward, um, and I suspect that boxing will start to become bullish again with Devin Haney, getting back on time and giving boxing fans a black villain to root against. Um, Another thing, when my wife and I were talking, I was explaining to her how boxing needs a black villain. It's really difficult for the great white hope like a Ryan Garcia to um, flourish um, without a black villain. A black villain can exist on their own, but the great white hope needs, they're like the sidekicks to the black villain, is the great white hope. And so already, he did the interview when you see comment sections of your favorite social media outfit already starting up again. He's just mad he lost. He lost. He's just mad he got whooped. Yeah. So yeah, boxing it looks good. Just with Devin Haney getting on the record. You know. So we'll see. Maybe going into next year, um, when we know what Devin Haney's move is going to be, things will start to get exciting about boxing again. And I think the stock market will be similarly. They're going to. It's suspected that the Feds will do a series of um, interest rate decreases, and the market should begin to um, start to take off to the moon. Probably more slowly, but it'll definitely be bullish. So definitely, if you guys are want to get introduced to the stock market, if you haven't, I see that now is a pretty good time. Um, there are a lot of good channels on YouTube for the stock market. One I say my guy is Richard Fain. I'll probably put a little link to him, and I'm also going to put a link to the Andre Ward um, interview. Well, this is boxing, so I think I'll just stick with linking Andre Ward, but I'll just say unofficially check out Richard Fain if you want some solid stock market investment um, support. Check him out. Yeah, let's see. And that's probably about it in terms of boxing. I mean, y'all look out for the Anthony Joshua versus Daniel Dubois fight. I'm looking for a link. If y'all got a link, let me know. Like I said, I'm done. It's in episode 18. I'm done buying fights. So I'm done with that. Um, so send me a link so I can stream that thing. You know, stream that thing for the free. You know, what else is going on? Ain't nothing else going on. I wish that it was. Um, but yeah, that's that, man. I'm gonna try to get back on this thing every single day, cause consistency is key. Shout out to those channels. That yeah, regardless of what you do. If you're on YouTube in particular, if you're on YouTube consistently, man, shout out to you. That's definitely a character trait. That consistency with your YouTube videos. Shout out to the LDBC. I'm not affiliated with the LDBC, but I definitely love those guys. Um, and yeah, I'm gonna make sure that I put a link for Andre Ward. And yeah, yeah. Good luck to your favorite candidate for the presidency. And that's it. Yeah, relevant boxing talk. Check y'all later. Peace.